would get rejected 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 30, 40, 50 times. And it would be 10 years later and they got rejected 100 times. And these guys had to go to the gym 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week to get bigger, stronger, faster, and more athletic, to do cardio and weight training. And these guys would get jobs as exotic dancers. In the late 80s, early 1990s, and some part of the 2000s, how do you think some of these guys from the ages of 18 to 27, how do you think some of these men get into the movies, the television shows, and the sports and entertainment? Usually what happens is they get introduced to a woman that's 35 or 40 or 45 or 50 years of age. And if these women find these men physically, sexually attractive 90% of the time, these women will throw $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 million at these men. There are some cases where a woman will throw $15, $20 million at a man that she finds physically, sexually attractive. This is if women hit the wall. This is if a woman's 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. She could be 70 years old, and if she's a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, if she throws enough money at you, yeah, your self-integrity and your self-respect can actually be compromised. Some men say they'll never, ever do this type of thing. But what happens when you live in the world 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and you're struggling to pay your bills? You know, you got to pay your cell phone bill, your house bill, your cable bill, water, gas, electricity. You got to get the grass cut if you have a house. If you have an apartment, you have to take the trash out. You have to wash your clothes. You have to buy food and water. You have to eat. You have to sleep. And you have to pay your bills every 30 days. And when the rent goes up, you have to get not 1 job, but 2 jobs. And a lot of times you don't get a chance to sit down and think on how to get a better job. And if you're going to work and you're going to school, it's even worse. And as soon as you start talking about those sad sob stories, there's always someone with a lot of money, a lot of power, and a lot of influence that is going to use that to their advantage 90% of the time.